Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of PlanetCrafter. Now available on Steam from Miju Games. We are playing the Toxicity DLC with the whole kit and caboodle. Humble DLC, Toxicity DLC. I highly recommend you get the whole deal. But if you choose not to and just want to get the base game, we're going to talk about that coming up. But first, I want to say happy Terraforming Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great week. A little sip of the high-quality H2O. I'm just waiting for my laptop to get its act together here. And get me where I can see what's going on. And yeah, there we go. Stupid Microsoft Edge update. Alright, that'll do. Chat's open. Say howdy. Welcome to the show. Hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Join us on Discord. Become part of the A-Team. Talk about PlanetCrafter. Show off your bases. Pictures of your other games, villages, stuff on Medieval Dynasty or other games. Dinner, pets, cars, whatever. Use our voice comms channel so you can play multiplayer with your friends. Follow me on X/Twitter, and if you want to make a donation to help support the channel, you can do that via PayPal. There are links to all three in the description below. All right, let's get into this, shall we? I think we shall. Let's hit that. Let's hit this. And let me go through what happened 24 hours ago, as I did a little bit of final cleanup work around Toxicity here, and reorganized a few things power-wise because pink fuses are in high demand, and so we had to take some out of the dealio over there that you know, the optimizer hoopajoop. And so, you know, since I had a few pink crystals sitting around, I thought I'd go ahead and just, you know, put a whole bunch more fusion generators out here, you know, for what that's worth. It's a bunch of them, you know, because we have a lot of pink crystals. I think I still have 3 sheds full. Let's move. Oh, nope. You gotta go into the base this way, and then we take a left. And then if we go to the other side, we can go over here and just climb this ladder. And we can look and see we have 3 full lockers still of pulsar quartz. Yeah. In fact, since we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Why not? Because, you know, go big or go home, right? All right, so I'm going to grab some super alloy. So we need 4 to each. So we need 12 super alloy. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now, yeah, I've got one other locker that's, ooh, it's not even completely full. This one has 2 more. So let's just put this in here. 1, 2. Okay, cool. All right. But we have these Fruity Pebble rods. Each one of these rods is 8 super alloy plus 1 aluminum. Hey, David, what's happening? A minute or 2, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get my laptop set up, and it just, it's one of those things where if I don't get started, it's like I'm going to sit here and fart around and watch videos, or decide, hey, you know what, I think I need to do some more cleanup here on Toxicity, and then I blow off doing the stream. So, hey, you guys are getting the stream? Let's roll tide. Yeah, it was taking its time because of an Edge update. All right, so I've got 3 deals, and come here, get off my... Hey, you damn Loiva, get off my grid. Yeah, stuff. You. All right, we're gonna put you right here, and then put you just El Smusho right on top of that one, because hey, you were a butthead, and you were in the wrong place at the wrong time there, palsy. All right, now let's see. Let's hope this works. If it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. Okay, it's not stupid. So we're going to leave that there for giggles' sake. And we're going to come back over here, and we're going to check our power situation. 48. Okay, that's plenty. Good show. All right, that got us the fuse back in inventory. Now I'm going to put it here with the fuses, and we've got 2 of them. And that's important because we're going interplanetary. We're going to like interplanet Janet. She's a galaxy girl. All right, so I got to talk here for a minute. In case you missed it, I did post the whole page of notes in my handy dandy notebook as I was trying to math out what all I felt like I needed and should take to start on another planet, because we've got the technology, all right? So why not use it? And my theory is, because if you look, if we go over here to command again, and we look at the system hoopajoop, okay? See how it's 15.61 system TI, okay? Terraforming system TI. You get technology unlocked, but you've got to work multiple planets, okay? So here's the deal. We have some options here, obviously. I don't know why I'd forgotten Aqualis, but oh, there's Aqualis, the pretty one. That's the water planet. Selenia is that one, and then of course you got Humble, which is the reddish brown one, and then Prime is the sandy looking one. All right, and you've got different technologies and stuff you unlock by going to the different planets. Like, there's actually things to unlock listed on Selenia, and Selenia's got the big dome, which is super cool, and I'm totally interested in. And then Selenium, which you have to build the big dome, because and then Aqualis has some technology stuff too. Like, oh great, there's different suits and curved railings. Like, that makes the game better. T2 wind turbine, okay. You know, but here's the key. Quasar quartz. Now you gotta have phosphorus, which is apparently indigenous to Aqualis, and then you can use that with other stuffs to make quasar quartz, which is the green quartz, which is needed to make rockets, among other things. So yeah, so all the systems have their benefits, right? Here's the thing. I'm most familiar with one particular one, and I want to punch this number up as quickly as possible, right? To the extent that if we can get a base going and it start cooking, right? I'm like, okay, great, we're cooking. Let's head back to Toxicity, and then we'll jump over to another planet and get that started. Does that make sense? All right. And with that in mind, big secret is we're going to Prime, because that makes sense. All right. All right. So let me go through what we've got here. This is my extraction supplies, because you've only got a trunk on the ship and your backpack, which mine right now has 10 slots of stuffs. We switched to the pink and purple suit, by the way, just for a change. Also, I added on the air filter, all right, because we're going to be going to other planets that don't have terraforming complete, right, to any extent. All right, so in the handy dandy notebook, we have all these notes of things we need. Now, to get your butt off of the planet you go to, you got to have an extraction platform. So we've got the parts for that over in the crate in the ship. Now, we also need a return rocket. So I've got that in the deal here in front of us. Here's our return rocket, basically. This all through here. This part back to here, I believe. 2 fusion cells. Okay, this up here is the return rocket. Now, this 3 super alloy, 1 explosive powder, and 3 iridium rods is a T5 heater, because go big or go home, right? You could build the little tiny ones that are going to make no change, or you can build the big ones, right? So I've decided we're going to go with 1 each big drill and 1 each big heater to get things cooking. Now, problem is that's going to take a bunch of power. So something else that's over in the ship already is a fusion generator, which is 5 pink crystals and 4 super alloy. But there's no point in carrying individual super alloy when you can have, because if you have the equivalent, which would be 8 slots of super alloy rocks plus 1 aluminum, when you can put that in 1 slot. So we're going to carry super alloy rods and iridium rods and osmium rods, because there you get the equipment, right, without taking up the space. In fact, I may just reevaluate something here real quick. Like, let's see, because, okay, 3 uranium rods and explosive powder. Now, you may have noticed if we look at the T5 heater, takes 3 explosive powders. Okay, cool. A-Train, you only had 1. That's correct. But do I just have 1? Do I actually just have 1? You can't see it here. So let's move all this over here, which just threw everything upside down. And let's move, well, yeah, we'll walk out here. I want you guys to see and kind of understand the amount of thought process that went into this deal. So we're going to head up here and we'll look at the crate. Boink. So now, these are useless. Okay, they're going to actually disappear. Yes, I test drove this yesterday, because I just wanted to see if I put anything on the floor, was it going to be there when we arrived at the new place? The answer is no. Okay, see this here? This is an explosive. Hey, Train, what the hell you got an explosive for? What do you need to blow up? It's not what I need to blow up. It's what the explosive is made of that's important. Because this explosive is made of 2 boom boom and 1 circuit board. So now 3 super alloy, 3 boom boom, 3 iridium rods. So we're taking up 8 total slots, and that circuit board is going to be reassigned to, let me check my list here. God, it's a lot of notes here. I have something that needs the circuit board. Okay. And so, thus the amount of thought that went into this whole setup. Like, Super Alloy Rod 1 has 4 for the fusion, 4 rocks for the fusion reactor, 3 for the big habitation room, and then 1 plus the aluminum for the water collector, so we can get water up and going. The circuit board, I've got that written on here. I've just got to find where it's written. Medium rods, super water. Okay, nope. Aha! The extraction platform requires a circuit board. So, 2 boom boom, 1 circuit board. Now, A-Train, that's all well and good, but you've got to have a recycler machine to make that happen. Yes. Bing, 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 bing. Recycler machine. So, here's our order of operations. We're going to take a tier 5 drill, a tier 5 heater. We're going to take a tier 2 beehive, an amphibian farm, tier 3 tree spreader, tier 3 ore extractor. We're taking a fusion reactor, and I'm currently rerunning the numbers in my head, because I think we're going to be able to pull this off and maybe cut back a couple things of food, like this cluster right here, which may put me in a position, because we're going. I had to do the math, and we're going to be pushing. I won't be able to build the extraction platform right away because we'll exceed the power production of the fusion reactor. Everything else, we're going to be within about 60 watts or whatever it is. So we're going to build a T2 food generator, and yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Am I taking the rover? I haven't built a rover yet. That's why. I'm not taking a rover because I haven't built a rover. I've been flying everywhere and using the teleporter. That's why. How's that for an answer? Rover? We don't need no stinking rover. Red rover, red rover. Okay. So with this all said, this is every bit of this, except for the consumables in these 2 rows. Every bit of this has a purpose. There's going to be a few extra super alloy bits and osmium bits, but those will come in handy. Yeah, not a good one. No, no. I could build a rover, yes, but I haven't needed one on Toxicity. One, I don't think the terrain's very good at it, just like Humble. Humble's not very good for a rover. Prime is ideal for a rover. However, I have a Tier 5 jetpack. Is it like Tier 5? Tier 4 jetpack. And I've got pretty good carrying capacity here. So, yeah, I mean, I can get back and forth pretty quick to wherever I need. Plus, I have a rocket that can get me back here. And then I got a rocket, enough stuff to build a rocket to get me back over there or to another planet. We build the flying rover. Oh, okay. Well, we'll look into doing that, but it's not going to be right now. That throws off my quan. Okay, look here. Water bottles we will get. A super alloy we will have extra. So basically what I'm seeing is I need 3 uranium rods and explosive powder. And that then means I just need to swap out a couple of water bottles. I think we're going to find food packs in some crates, because we're going to go land in the area where you start on Prime. And then go from there. So, I think we're going to dump 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these. Order of operations once we land on the planet is to fly over to where we're going to build the base, which is the usual place. We're going to build a hab and storage. We're going to have to drop some stuff because we're obviously going to be full. Throw up a couple of solar panels, recycler. And then we can build the water and food generators, get those cooking. Then we'll work on our fusion power, the drill, the heater, extractor, life stuff, and then go from there. Cool. Well, that's something to keep in mind for later, but not right now. All right, so let's do this. We're going to... Oh, this is full up. We're going to full up that. We're going to put that in there. All right, so that's 1 slot. Two slots. 3 slots. 4. We're going to build a tier 2 food generator and put beans in it. And I'm pretty sure it grows a bean before you even get to that level of hungry. All right, so that should work out good. All right, so what we need is 3 uranium rods and a boom boom powder. So let's go over here. 1, 2, 3. And extra boom boom, which is over here. Now, not the most efficient setup, but we can source the other stuff locally as needed. And then we'll have a nuclear reactor to back us up. Okay. I like it. Anybody have any questions? Everybody ready to go fly? All right. There's that. Let's top off with squish. Let's go fly. Come fly with me. Come fly away. All right, in case something goes horribly wrong, I'm going to save right here. All right. And we are going to Planet Prime. And we're going to standard spawn. I mean, there's all these different places. I don't care. All right. We're going to standard. Yes. Hit it. And let's get out of here. For God's sake, strap yourselves down. Oh, it did this yesterday. It froze right at this point. And I don't understand. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm expecting the rocket to explode around me or collapse back down the pad in a fireball and, you know, early NASA video kind of stuff. Oh, look, I just poof, disappeared outside the rocket. All right, we're in low power state. We're going to cut the willy foo-foo stuff and head this way. Now, you're going to get some spoilers here, so if you're new to the game, this is the planet you start on, Prime, okay? If you just bought the game or whatever, all right, so I apologize, but you're going to get spoilers, all right? Just so you're aware, all right? All right, we're going to throw that stuff down, all right? First thing we need is stuff to build solar panels. Iron, cobalt, and, well, there's cobalt 1, cobalt 2, there's iron. And the silicon, right? Silicon. There's some right there. All right. We just need a little bit of power to get things going. So, boom, boom. There's power restored. Now, let's build another one. Silicon. Iron. Cobalt. Cobalt. Cool. All right, and one more. So, you, come here. Where's my pile of schmutz? Here's my pile of schmutz. All right, so over here by my pile of schmutz, we're gonna make one of these, one of those, and then here. Oh shoot, it's in the ship, isn't it? It is. Crap, I forgot. All right, that's okay. Let's keep working the system here. Because oxygen is depleting too. So we need to build a hab module. So we need one. Do I have 6 slots? I do. 1, 2. Good. That'll do. That'll give us a hab module. So we can replenish our oxygen. And we'll just, again, stick it wherever. This is good for now. Okay, oxygen restored. Now, we got to go get 5 pieces worth of stuff. But before we do that, there's no point in carrying all this crap back over there. So let's go ahead, take 1, 2. That's not what I was looking for. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. There we go. We're set. 3. Okay, that's the module. That's the support. And these are going to get redone. I'm just building them right now just for giggles. Giggles. Okay. And then we go find more iron. 1, 2. This is why I also brought 3. A drill, and we're going to put that drill to work right over there in the aluminum biome. Crap on a stick. I need some more iron, people. Inventory full. Is that 6? Oh, that's 6. Cool. Perfect. Okay. Now, so if you are new to the game, this is your crash site is in that low area right there. All right. Cover your ears if you don't want to know critical information. if you've watched my videos before, you'll know there's something important to this. 1, 2, shit. Excuse me. Okay, cool. All right, let's dump everything we can into one. Dump everything else we can into the other. Go grab all this crap. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, boop. Oh, shit. Okay. There you go. I actually didn't mean, I just meant to delete the foundation, but it actually caught the... Okay. So now we got all that stuff, right? Boink. All right. We got to go get the rest of the stuff out of the ship because that's got the recycler in it. So I may should put the recycler in my pocket. Wait a second. Where's the ship? Crap. It was over this way. Where's... Oh, it's over there. Okay. Anyway. All right. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. 3, 2, 1. This whole area is going to flood deep. All right. So you got to be prepared for that. Oh, wait. You know what? While we're here, we can go ahead and grab some crap out of these. Ooh, that's good. There's other chunks. There's a ship up there. That's good. That's good. The building materials are good. So let's just go ahead and grab those. There's like a whole new module. Oh, those are good too. All right, cool. I don't want to grab 2 tons of stuff. But there's like probably a half dozen, if not more, trunks. Like there's another one. There's one over there. There's one over here. I mean, there's trunks everywhere down in this. Oh, look here. Boom. That's important right there. Boom. Mushroom. We got extra food packets, though. And... Cool. All right, we can come back and get all that stuff. All right, so let's roll tide here. Because your oxygen is ticking away. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Do 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 do. All right, so now we have the recyclinator. And now we can start work. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And we're going to fly over here-ish. This looks like a good place for a stick-up. And we're going to build us a... If I can hit the right frickin' button to get the right frickin' thing. Now, this area up here will be fine. Okay. And... Presto changeo, Rocky. Now we got big power. Okay? Now, here's the other thing. Because I brought extra schmutz... now we got power. Okay? So now what we need to do is start setting up various things. Okay? So let's boop, boop, boop. All right. But that's how you... Well, you know what? Something's wrong here. Something leaked out somewhere. Because we only picked up 4 super alloy and 1 seemed... Oh, there it is. See? You know, sometimes that stuff happens. All right. So now, boom. Okay, that put a bunch of stuff over there. We do need this broken down. We do have space for more lockers. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. The stuff for lockers is right here. Boop, boop, boop. All right, let's put this kind of right here. Oh, that works. That actually works. Cool. All right, we'll do that. All right, boom. Everything we have now is stored. Now this, we know we need to recycle. So let's put that in here. Doink. And there we go. 2 boom boom packets and a circuit board. All right, now put that in there. All right, water's getting short. So now let's start working this. We need the water hoopajoop, which is right here. Can't build before what? That is not nice. Oh, you know what? Okay. All right. It's cool. It's casual. Watch this. Boop and boop. Okay? All right? All right? Watch. I'm going to show you what's up. What's up? All right, we're taking that, and that for the drill. And then I think we bebop over to this case. And we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Yep. And remember that that explodinator we took apart? Boop, boop. There's the other 2 parts of that. Okay, so now let's see. And we picked up extra food, so we're good to go there. All right, let's fly over here because I like to build my drill stuff way the hell over here. All right, just in this big open space for your face. Okay, so yeah, that's going to become a huge lake. You're going to have a lakeside property here. Goes well on the resale market. All right, T5 drill, ready? Here's how you get your stuff going. Boom. Yeah, that'll get it cooking. All right, give me this. Now, there's that, and then we need like 9 of these iron to build the support structure that I like to build under. There's the interplanetary exchange shuttle. Let's watch how all of a sudden stuff starts popping up here when we put a T5 drill and a T5 heater in place. Kind of weird. Like, that's actually not a bad idea. Go in there and chew bubblegum and kick ass, and you're all out of bubblegum. Yo, Mr. Teds, howdy, welcome aboard. And to you as well, Alex, what's happening? All right, so now we're going for a rack here. Let's come back this way a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. That looks good. 1, 2, 3. Boop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. So now we whip this out. Just like that. Horsepower. Okay. So now we come back in here and top off our O2. All right, so now we got things cooking on the atmosphere front. We still have the equipment for this. Okay, we're going to source the titanium locally. Can't build before 870 KTI. Did they just do that? It allowed me last night. So that kind of sucks. But, okay, we got to work around. T7 backpack. Yo. We have a workaround, though. Here's our workaround. We'll just get this. So we need iron and a silicon, and we'll set that up, and we'll work ice, baby. All right, cool. Cool. Let's run over here, because I know there's silicon there. And iron down here. Cool. And there's probably I know there's lots more. Let's get some ice. Now, you may remember I did a series starting on here on Prime. I literally took like 3 hours and cleared this entire bowl area of everything. There was nothing left. So once it became a lake, it is a clean lake. There is nothing there to pollute it. There's nothing there to go after until a stupid, meteor comes along or something. Okay. That should do. Well, nope, wait. All right, since the game's going to hose us a little bit, it's not the worst thing in the world because, again, we got Ice Baby everywhere. And we got a big-ass backpack. Your kids are envious of the backpack. Alex, you guys got the trains ready to roll out there at Chama or what? Okay, cool. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up this deal here. Okay. And then we're going to set up a T2 food grower here. So we need a super alloy, a water bottle, and a fertilizer and a bean seed. Get that cooking. All right, food is underway. Why'd you tear that out, A-Train? Because it wasn't lining up kind of how I'd like. That looks better. All right, cool. And then here, we're going to build another locker. No, we're going to build a locker. And that locker, I don't even know her. Oh! That locker is going to be consumables. Okay, cool. All right, so now, we're going to come to this. We're going to go a little crazy. Cool. Consumables. Still got more. Ha! More than one way to make yourself have to go pee. Oh, nice. Is it all steamers? Or do you guys have like a switcher out there to back things up? All right. So there's that step. Now, I do want to do a second regular food grower hoopajoop. Aluminum, iron water bottle. Yep. We've got an extra aluminum. And we've got an iron. And we've got a water bottle. There's an aluminum. Plus we're going to go set up the Dealy Bop here in a minute. Here, let's take this out here. And we'll put this water bottle. Didn't I pick up a water bottle? I thought I picked up a water bottle. Maybe I didn't. Okay. That's all right. You. Yep. And then you, I didn't get the seed. We're going to put the this, since we found that. That's convenient. So yeah, don't bring a whole lot of seeds. Just one bean seed, because then that'll maximize your return, right? And that's just going to be backup, because this guy is going to grow fast enough that it's not a factor. All right, so now, if we need the recycler hoopajoop, which we will a couple more times, we're going to put that right there. Okay, cool. All right, very good. So now, here's what we're going to do. We'll put you in a hold pattern for a second, because talking all this water stuff, guess what I have to do? I got to pee. So, nope, not that. We're going to do that. Let you watch the Merovingian. Everybody make sure to smash that like button real quick. And I will be back most Scotia. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, let's get this straight in. That's for the left ear. This is for the right ear. Several steamers, 2 44-tonners, and picked up a White Pass diesel last year. What kind of diesel is it? All right, gameplay. All right, now let me go back to my list here. I had an order of operations, which I wound up changing. All right, so hab and storage, solar panels, recycler, fusion power, drill and heater, water and food, the extractor, and then life stuff. Okay, cool. Actually, we're right where we need to be. Now, whoops, this. So we need... this, and 3 titanium, which we source locally. And there's 1. And there's 2 and 3. Oh, there's 2. Let me make sure I get a water bottle on board. Cool. Okay. There's the titanium right there. Cool. All right. We're going this way. This over here is where you find aluminum. And then there's a big old crazy looking thing. This area right here floods too, which is cool because I built a base there once and it was super neat because, like you guys may remember, you basically went down the stairs and you were in the swimming lagoon. So that was super cool. All right. And we go up here and we look at this and we say, oh, look, we need aluminum. So we're going to get a bunch of aluminum. Now, here's the other trick. Spoiler alert. There is under... Nope, not under there. Doofus, where is it? Oh, it's under here. Under here is a golden crate. Boink! And there is a super alloy and an aluminum. So that works out. Anyway, so yeah, these flood through here, and so that was the swimming lagoon. This was like the algae lagoon, and then this over here becomes a lake. Yeah, it was a cool base. And I built another one over on the big lake. New message received. Oh, yeah? What do you want? We're just going to grab all this crap and clean this up. And then we're going to look at... I brought the materials with me to build. Let me see how I want to do this. Think this through here for just a second. One. Can we build another? Thank you, sir. May I have another? And it looks like I can build another. Awesome. Okay, well, that works. That sets us up for where I want to be. Cool. It's like Visa. It's everywhere you want to be. All right. So now we got that nice long hallway. Well, there's a reason for that hallway. I will show you in a moment what the purpose of that hallway will be. But first, I'm done with the extractor. What we need is this. So we got 3 iron, we got 2 super alloy, we just need 3 titanium. Okay, that's easy enough. Let's go find 3 more titanium. Hey, look, there it is. Brain matter. There's the other 2. Cool. All right, now I think... no, we're not. Damn. I was worried this might be an issue. But let's see what we can do here. Oh, this is only 2 by 2. Yeah, it's too low. Crap. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, so there's that. We got to get to the high point. You got to start at the high point. These spots. Okay, so let's start at the high point here. And then we'll build down from the high point. Okay, does everybody understand that concept? It seems pretty straightforward, but, you know. So, here's the high point, and then we can build downhill from there. Now, it goes pretty flat that way, and I'm trying to think of what the minimum altitude is on this. Actually, I'm going to build this like a step higher. Like there. Yeah. That feels a little bit better. Okay, cool. So there's that. Now, we could branch off. Oh, something weird about the app, and the sky's getting a little funky on me. All right, that's a 2x2. We're going to do the corridor off of it. We'll go here and here. And we can take this one here and put that here. Like so. All right. Now we've built that. We got a whole bunch of schmutz. Let's top off with O2, and we've got floating stuff, which is silly. But what do you do? Iridium, uranium rod. Oh, O2, that's good. That's good, and that's good. Those are consumables. And we'll put these in there too. And that. And food. That's a consumable. In fact, chomp. Alright, sweet. Now, that's a lot of stuffs we can organize. I need iron. Oh, look, it's raining already. How about that? It might be acid rain, but it's raining. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, sheesh. There's a reason it's raining, train? It's because you've melted this bitch already. Yeah. Look at it. It's already starting to flood. Whoops. It didn't anticipate it happening like, 20 minutes into the game. But, okay. Dumbass. Whoopsie. Yeah, bring a T5 heater, he says. It'll be fun, he says. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're moving terraforming along real quick. Like, geez, rain. That's a little early for that, but well, I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, it normally takes you several hours to get to this point when you first start playing. And I could drink the water now, so our water situation is resolved. Just a shower. Yeah. Oh, 6-axle, 1,200 horsepower Canadian comfort cab. Okay, is it an Alco? What kind is it? Gauge is full. I want the titanium, stupid. Yeah. By the way, in case you missed the memo, this area floods. Oh, that's awesome. But your whole purpose in life is to terraform the planet, right? Okay? So, I mean, we're just doing what we're here to do. Just faster. Move faster. Get hit less. All right, now O2 is getting to be a bit of an issue. So we're going to start working our way back to the farm here. I better grab some silicon. I need to build the displays and stuff. There we go. All right. Skim over the water here. All right, so now we're going to go through a little bit of a goofy process, but it's a process, so bear with me. All right, here we're going to do this, and whoop, nope, wait, let me think this through. I've got enough modules. You know what? Don't overcomplicate a wet dream. Let's just frickin' go, dude. Okay, thanks for that pep talk. Good talk. All right, we're going to do this right here. Am I like in a weird spot in between lock spots or something? Why is this not locked? There it is. Wait, there it is. Perfect. That's where it should be. Yeah, see, then it lines up right up against it. Now, You want to always do a ramp before you do the under support, because otherwise that'll happen is you'll lock into the under support, and then it's a pain in the butt to undo. Nope. Move. No, come down. There you go. I'm just one of the nerd types that likes to have support under everything, especially if it's a... Never mind. I was going to discuss the female anatomy, but we're not going to do that. Anyway. Cool. All right, now that's all supported. And cool. All right, so now we can start working our way in here with storage. I don't know if I went that far out. That's okay. But I'm going to start here in the middle. Yeah, that'll work. If we need to encroach upon... Wait, that's not the middle. This is the middle, isn't it? All right, and then one more will go there and fit in the space. So then if we put a door into here, we'll put it on this outer section and we'll be all good. Okay, cool. So now what we can do is start transferring schmutz over, and then we'll move these two modules to hook everything up. Oh, poop. We got a bunch of crap. All right, this is just, well, it doesn't matter. It's stuff we've picked up, but all right, we'll organize all this in a bit. Dump, because we have the capacity to pull more than a locker, right? And this isn't even a full locker. So yeah, we'll pull all that. Come over here. Fill this locker up with whatever. Put the rest in. Oh, this is the Detoxo tree seed, which is the big oxygen multiplier. Now, it's ugly as hell. I mean, it looks like a flower, and that's from Toxicity, but 1,300% is the biggest tree seed deal you can get. So that makes all the sense in the world. All right, so now, cool. And, oh, wait. Oh, here comes another shower. Beans done? Beans are done. Take the beans. Always keep the machine moving. And in fact, we're going to go back there real quick as soon as I get this positioned. Sure. That. Sort. Okay, that's consumables. Cool. And then we'll do the other two lockers over here. And then we're going to go, because we don't want the beans to get too far along. And then we not, you know, it's like, oh, doofus, now you're pulling them out before they're done. And you just lost a full cycle on them, right? Does that make sense? So like right here, it's not that far along. You know what? This is a good place as any to set this up right now. We're going to put the T2 food grower. Actually, no. I want to put it right here, I think. Then we'll put the T1 food grower next to it. And then we're going to put the creator machine doohickey. This thing, the crafter. Yeah. Put that there. And then we're going to put the beans back in here. Wink. So those are cooking again. And now, as we get our suit wet, running back and forth. All right, so this is 81%. I'm not fussed about it. We found enough food that I'm going to take this. And then we're going to take all this. And then we're going to take this. Cool. That's everything there. That there. We will maybe just throw it on the end here. Maybe. I don't like being out in the rain. Stupid rain. The thing is, this is just going to make it more interesting when we go explore stuff, because typically the stuff is high and dry. And okay. Cool. We'll hold on to this part for now. And then I think I brought you. There. Okay, consumables locker, the water, the O2. Boom. Sweet. All right, recycler machine. Let's chuck that over here for now. We'll still need it a couple more times. Really? You had to turn it. Okay, that'll do. And then what we need to build is this. Advanced crafting station. Also, I brought this stuff for the... Where is it? The biolab. Yep. That's what one of the osmium rods is for. Okay, so now we got a bunch of lockers going. That's pretty cool. You know what? Let's just start here in the middle. It's not like I'm going to have a... I don't want to get too crazy with the lockers right away. Is that... I think that's where we can go butt to butt, and it's fine. Yeah, where they overlap, and it's all good in the neighborhood. Get friendly. Okay, cool. All right, there's that stuff. And we need to go pick up some aluminum in a minute. But first, let's get us a drink of hot quality H2O. A little bit of this food here. And let's head over there to the aluminum deal. Now, we could, once we've got a handful of aluminum, shift it over to iron production, which would be swell. Boink. And then we don't have to go out and get iron. That's the advantage of the extra, of having the T3. All right, so there's Selenia. There's Aqualis. There's Toxicity. And I guess at least for now, we can't see Humble in the sky. It must be on the other side of the planet. Okay. That's fine. It's cool. It's cat. Oh, wait. I need a... You. Hello. And I need you. And then I need one of you. And now with the aluminum coming in too, we can build the bigger solar panels if we need to, but we don't need to because we're going to build a nuke reactor in a minute. Once we build this crafting station. Because crafting station, then we can see what we need to build some of the fancy stuff that we like. You. So, what is it? T7 backpack. Oh, we need circuit boards and a cosmic quartz. Now that, we have all this back on Toxicity. All right, so that's all good. Yeah, because wait, I have a wait a minute. I have a T7 backpack, do I not? No. No, I have the T5 exoskeleton. This required the cosmic quartz. Yeah, see? Remember I was kibitzing about that and then we found one? So, yeah. So that's where the first... Now, I do have a cosmic quartz over there. So that's good. That's good. All right. Let's see if we've gotten... Hey, we're there. Awesome. Let's build it. Hooray. Click. Didn't take long, though, did it? Nope. All right. And then we're going to build this because we have the stuffs for it. We do not need this. No, shoot. That. What was the other thing? Oh, the water hoopajou. Not you. This. All right, because now all the ice is melted. We've melted the damn ice already. Because blockhead. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3 bottles of water. Yep. What's in here? Uranium rod. Yep, we need that. And we need a super alloy. Yep. There's one of those. And then we need another super alloy. All right, we need this. We got that. And another super alloy. Hello? What the heck? You. And you. And then we need another iron. Wait, I think I need 4 iron. Okay, whoops. What? One more thing. 2, 3. Got it. Alright, so now we got stuff for the... Because these are big. I didn't get the boom boom powder. What a blockhead. Where was it? Here? Sure. That works. Okay. Now let's see. This is, I think, oh no, it's not as big as I thought it was. I think it goes on one of these. I think maybe it's gonna be close. We'll try. I think actually you need 4. I thought you needed 4. Yeah, I want 4. Better. And then I think you can squish them kind of together. But this will do. This will give us plenty of power now. Hooray. So now we can get fully operational with the base in your face. Let's put the rainwater collector hoopajoop right here. This looks like a good place for a stick up. Boom. Bombardier built to Alco design. Huh. Okay. Weird. But okay. Alright, so that's cooking. We're done with these. So now, what's coming in? Oh, it's a galactic resupply mission. Okay. Red sky with that is just your basic minerals, your ores and stuff. All right, biolab. Let's see here. Yeah, you. All right, osmium. I gotta tear down an osmium rod. That'd be you. And then I need you two and another aluminum, which I've already got aluminum. All right, let's kibitz this osmium rod here. And that will allow us to build the biolab. We'll do that. Well, how do we want to do this, guys? We want to build it on top. Do we want to go vertical, or do we want to maybe build it here? You know what? We're going to build it up top. Because then we have the view of the water. Now, I want to see if I can see which way to face it. This is right here. I think we're right. Yep, perfect. That's the way we wanted to face it. Awesome. Okay. Now, I think I need this to build the ladder thingy. Yep, an iron and a cobalt. So, yeah, we just ignored that assault there. All right, what else do we got over here? We can grab stuff. Cool. I don't think actually I saw that one earlier. Look at, yeah, these are filling with water already. Cool. I can drink the water. No toxic crap over here. I feel like we took on the hard planet first. But I understand that Selenia is tricky. Okay, cool. And we're going to get some magnesium here so we can build our displays. Because like all your displays require like silicon and magnesium. And so yeah, we need to do like all this stuff. Iron, cobalt, yeah, lots of silicon. And then, oh no, you know what? They're not magnesium. What a blockhead. These are magnesium. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. Don't need that. We need this, and this. So we just need a bunch of iron, silicon, and a little bit of other stuff. And we're good. See, and this is I feel like the advantage here is that I know the map. I know where everything is. Like this is the aluminum field. Uranium's down over there. That's the cave with the iridium in it. Beyond that is the sulfur field. Beyond that, super alloy. And then up that way is osmium and zeolite. So, yeah, there's that. Plus, once your trees start popping up, then you get on top of this, and there's a bunch of super alloy up there. And see, like, it's already, the ice stuff is already melted. Oh, shoot, we got to get rolling. About to have a O2 issue. We do not have a breathable atmosphere yet. We'll take that. Take that. Obviously a meteor hit here, so I hear you. Inventory full. Okay, good. Go. Yep, I hear you. We're coming in hot. Clear debt. There we go. All right, so I thought I grabbed the osmium to build this stuff, but I guess I was wrong. All right, this is all building materials. Let me just chuck those in here, or at least for the most part. And then I gotta get plants going here in a minute. So I need 3 super alloy. Which I don't show that I have, but I do. I do, but I don't. Okay. So I think what we have, let's go through the list here real quick of what we built and what we need to build. I need to build this. And this. Oh, we can't build before 300 PPT. Okay. All right. Well, you know, I have a plan. Can't build before 300 PPT. All right. So what we need is a desk with stuffs so I can see displays. I don't have enough iron on me. Well, let's get some iron. Iron. You. There's food in there. Okay. So, jeez. Now I need a bunch of iron. Oh, and I just put it all in the stupid locker, didn't I? Didn't I? Yep. Blockhead. Take like one of those. Grab one of those, because that goes in the other locker. It goes over here in consumables. There we go. And let's see, what do we need here? 3 super alloy. I've got those. All right, what are my super? There's my super alloy rod, which, let me look here. Okay, so return rocket needs a super alloy. Oh, that's the rocket. Extraction platform. Requires fusion cell, pink fuse, circuit board, uranium and iridium rods, and a pink crystal. So this is the return rocket right here. I mean, the extraction platform. But first, I want to get the power thing up so we can see, like, the display. All right, so let's go to this. I need this. So I need magnesium. Probably need a couple. Maybe another cobalt. Maybe another magnesium. Maybe an aluminum. I've got a bunch of aluminum. Okay, cool. So let's go over here. Now, over here, we're going to put this screen right here. Cool. Okay. Then over here, we're going to put this screen. No. Really? Pain in the ass, huh? Line it up here on the floor. Oh, wait. I think I can do these side by side. Let's do them side by side. Huh. 35% to lakes already. And we're at 19.9 MTI already. Now, here's the problem. The oxygen is the issue. So we need to build the tree machine because that'll give us the oxygen and then that'll unlock the life stuff. All right, so blueprints, that's good. Let's put that on this corner. That, we already got a chip for that. Energy levels, that's good. Let's put that on this corner because that's important. And then we're going to put, you've got mail. Oh, we need 2 silicon. Not in there. All right, let's see what our mail says. Message from Riley. Hi, fans. Locate the system they sent you to. How much time? Try to give some advice. Success rate for PlanetCrafter is very low because it's almost an impossible task. You should find space food in your pot. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So Riley's trying to help you out. All right. Build your base at an altitude. I'm not sure why yet. All right. So there's the whole thing. Build your base at an altitude. And there's a reason. It's because half the planet's going to flood. All right. So what this says, we believed in it though. Deal them a fatal blow. All right. This is from the last planet to come to save us. This is all, yeah, this is all old news. Ah, here's another convict. PlanetCrafter sent to the Megoria 3 planet. If you've received this, it means you are near. Maybe you are PlanetCrafter as well. The weather is atrocious, and I'm running out of resources. Not enough on this barren world to terraform it. I don't know why I chose this. Death would have been more pleasant than this hell. If anyone can send me help, please do. I'm not sure how I can send him help, but, you know, whatever. All right, we got 680 watts. Cool. And somewhere... That's not it. That's also not it. That would be it right there. Ah, blast. Okay. Screw you hippies. All right. So we got that. We can do this. We need 2 microchip compasses. So let's go to our hoopajoop. And make a couple microchip compasses. That's you. Silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminum each. How many aluminum do I still have on me? Plenty. Silicon, magnesium. There's a magnesium. There's a magnesium. So I need 2 silicon. Dust storm. Darude. Do 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 do. All right, now the next thing we need to do is fly back over there and unload our deal. Okay, now we need an extra silicon for that, and then we need, okay, so we need 2 more silicon. Okay. Oh, you know what? We got the space. We might as well go over there and unload. And then we can pick something else if we want to specialize. But really, I mean, just getting that aluminum early is critical. Yeah, see, we're full up. So let's maybe switch this back to aluminum. And then we can start pulling sulfur. And then we got to get this tree hoopajoop built. All right. So we need the map. And then we need orbital. Which we don't have anything on orbit yet. So, oh wait. Oh! What? How does this work? Really? We have full GPS coverage of the planet? That seems a little bit weird, but okay. Not going to argue with it. Yeah, see how I was telling you over here? If I go this way. So there's the iridium cave. You go through that into the open space with the sulfur. And then there's the big sand fall over here with the superalloy. Osmium's up in here and zeolite. These are in caves. This is in the open. This is in the open. And then over here is more osmium. Here's the uranium stuffs. There's more sulfur over here. And then there's schmutz over here too. Now, this is critical over here. Spoiler alert. This is where the crystal caves are. Okay. So we need to hit these guys up here and here. There's stuff over here to search. Yeah, so I mean and then there's the big ship over here. Yeah, so there's more going on here. The map's not fully exposed yet, nor are we at that state of terraforming with water being a big issue. Speaking of water, let's get this. And then we have the biolab too. Yeah, biolab. We want to build the tree spreader first. So I need a super alloy, which I don't think I have. That's what this is for. I'm not sure where we're going to find the good storage units. Stadler open house and train show at the end of the month. Where's that going on? Excuse me. All right, what do we need here? We need super alloy, which we don't have, but we can make. Oh, that's right. Screw you guys. 4 of you. 3 of you. 1 of you. Taking 1 of you. I forgot. We have the setup. All right, there's 2. All right, I need 1 more of you. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Sort it. Okay, we need 2 more magnesium, 3 more silicon, and 3 cobalt. 2 magnesium, 3 silicon. Okay, that gets us to 4 there. Cobalt. That's the cobalt. And then we need 3 silicon. And we're set. We can make super alloy. Ha! We're ahead of the curve, kids. Always take more iron. Always take more iron. Oh, here's a trunk. So what kind of junk we got in the trunk? There's enough stuff to build another trunk. Bunch of cool stuff. Yeah. All right, we got one super alloy out of that deal, but this is going to work out. There's two. Silicon, and I think there's one right there. Cool. All right, we're good. It's funny, we're receiving messages, but we don't have a comms array built. And we have GPS satellites. So weird. Awesome. Okay, so now, 2 of those, and I need another aluminum from here. Sort that. I don't need all this iron. I don't need this cobalt. I don't need this magnesium. And that's full. But I got a rocket engine. And genetic traits. Ooh. And flowers to plant. And fancy animal food. And that, and that, and that, and that. And more foods. Boink. I mean, really, they don't set you up to fail on this. So... Okay. So now we've got that part. 1, 2 of those. You, and you. And you. Cool. All right, we're going to go put this somewhere over here. Way over here. Why way over here, A-Train? Because I'm just not a big fan of the trees that it sprouts. There are certain trees I like, and this is not one. But if it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. And this is one that works big time. Look at our MTI, how fast that sucker's going up. And there's a new message received. All right. Oh, biolab. Oh, I built the biolab. What an idiot. You didn't build a freaking ladder to get up to it. That's what you didn't build. Where are we going to build that? Could be right there. I want to build a module right above this one, though. So we need... Not that stuff. This is fancy stuff, though. So let's put fancy stuff in here. Because that was for the biolab that I forgot I had already built. Duh. All right, I need you, and then 2 more of you, and 1 of you. And yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. All right, let's jump up here. All right, so this is effectively airlock space. This is the second module space. Cool. Good, that'll work. Boink. Oh, it's raining again. Okay. Could have been a better location to build this, but this is okay. Let's just... Are you done? Squish. Beans. Nice. We're good to go now. Effectively. Alright? Cool? So here's our deal. Now we can look out over the water. Awesome. We can look out over our space. Awesome. Now, let's look at our terraforming. See that? Oxygen went straight to parts per billion. Okay? What was the stuff we wanted to build earlier that it said I couldn't build earlier? What was that? What was that? Oh, yeah. It was this stuff. Yeah, that. And that. And that. Yeah, I can build those now. Suck it. Now, so this was part of the math I did last night. Stadler Train. Okay. Stadler Train Factory. Where is that? I'm on Planet Prime, so you're going to have to tell me where that is. Okay. We built this. We built this city on rock and roll. We need an amphibian farm. So now we get animals going. So this looks good, right? I mean, if you start with a grass spreader, great. You get grass, oxygen 108, energy 13.8, plants 0.19. That's fun. Okay, here's a tier 2. You know, it's a lot more oxygen. It's more plants. Okay. A tier 1 flower spreader. Here's a tier 2 flower spreader, 325, 38.8, 43.5. 8,750 per second. 153 energy and 1,450 plants. That's why you go with this. Now, if we can build this, this does animals. But look here. The amphibian farm is huge. It creates heat, pressure, plants, and animals. All right? The T2 beehive, A-Train. What about the butterfly farms? 30 energy, 75 insects per second. Here's the secondary one, which we put 2 butterflies in, 875 per second. 890 per second. Plus plants. You see what I'm saying? Okay? This was part of the whole, like there's no point in building these anytime soon. This will give us tree bark, which is great. But the butterfly dome doesn't give you shit. This is really, except that it looks pretty, no. This is what you want. Because for this, you get a T2, you need a T2 fertilizer and a zeolite, and a bioplastic is the only difference. You see what I'm saying? And bioplastic, you can make that in the biolab. It's what, a couple mushrooms and silicon and water maybe? Yeah, there you go. A couple mushrooms, silicon, and water. Boom, done. All right, so, yeah. Oh, didn't we pick up a mushroom seed somewhere? I thought I did. You know what? Never mind. Let's get this going. That, and that. And then we need, for the amphibian farm, we need the frogs. And we're doing the Toxicity frog eggs because, again, big money, right? Go big bucks, no whammies. We need you, and a bottle of water. Boom. And we'll put these over here a little bit. That's not what you're building, blockhead. You're building this. And then you put the frog eggs in. Boom. We'll get frogs. There they are. So, yeah. Now, since we built that here, we'll build the bee deal right here, too. And you get honey out of this. Sugar, dun 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 dun. Oh, honey, honey. Okay, cool. Now, next step. We've got those built. That's basically all the equipment we brought with us that we wanted to build. T2 beehive for insects and plants. Amphibian farm for heat, pressure, but primarily animals and plants, right? The tree spreaders, oxygen and plants. You picking up what I'm putting down here? Okay? That's how you work this. All right? And then we brought the big-ass drill, the big-ass heater, and the big-ass ore extractor because, you know, and then we brought the big-ass power plant and even a nuclear reactor. So, and we're off to the races. I mean, yeah, we're low on kilowattage now, but I mean, hello? Look how fast our terraforming is. We're already at lakes. We just freaking got here. You know, that's, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's your Sentinel comp. Your planet specifications, blah, 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 blah. Isidio Prime, unknown planet, blah, 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 blah. Isidio Prime, Isidio, yeah, I'm saying that right, Isidio, right? Pre-civilization cross from the trade ships. Yeah, the trade ships and traveling between big spaceports. Sector has 842 planets, 13,511 stars, and 7,000 parsecs wide. All right. So now, look where we're at. Okay. We are kicking ass. Now, we have some more food seeds, so we're going to set this up. So we get a couple of aluminum, a couple of those, and a couple of water, and where'd the food seeds go? I thought I had food seeds here somewhere. You and you. Okay. Did I not bring a mushroom food? Oh, we'll find one. All right. So these guys, though, what did I get? I got. Oh yeah, we're gonna put the. eggplant to use. We're going to go ahead and build the other one because, hey, you know, it's just more food. Okay, so there, that ups our food supply. Now, what we can go build... Wait, no. Oh, that's only 55. There... Extraction's 265. Yeah, that would push us over our limit. Oh, cosmic quartz. We have we have T2 rocket engines. We have all this stuff back at the other base. The problem is we need 2 cosmic quartz and we only have 1. So our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to go find another cosmic quartz because we need it. So let's see if we can get things a little bit more organized here. This is all fancy stuff. Aha! This we can use. Wait. Well, no, we don't want to use that. That's for our return rocket. So... Okay, there's just basic supplies there. This is fancy stuff over here. You know what? We'll get this Lerma seed in play. Although we could build a rocket to launch it into orbit, and then that would help with the plants. 55 energy we can do. Oh, that we don't care about. I think we basically... Oh, that's the other crafter. Crap. I thought it was the big storage hoopa-joop. Quartz craft station. We unlocked it. We need a cosmic quartz, which I think basically takes everything. Who wants what? I'm trying to frickin' live stream here, people. Wait, what? Riley. Encrypted ore extractors in different areas, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, it's telling you how to play the game. All right, thanks. Appreciate you. Water. Let's go outside and grab something. Because here, done. Plus, we're actually going to fly over the water because we're going to head back over to the drill site there. And, all right, what was I going to do with this Lerma seed? Throw out a grass spreader for giggles? Sure. So I need 2 water bottles that I just put in here. And then we need a magnesium and an aluminum, which are in here. One of you. Very good. All right, let's go throw one of these out here. Hey, you damn... Oh, look, here comes the lawn already. You damn kids, get off my lawn. Cool. See? Lagoon. All right, let's go get some, let's see, what do we want to take next? Let's fill up with some sulfur. You know what? You're a dumbass. I mean, we're close to base, but, yeah, so there's a bunch of aluminum laying around over here. We can use silicon. We can use a bunch of basic stuff. Let's just fill up. We'll grab this, crate. There's a crashed ship right around the corner here. Over here-ish. There it is. But, I just want to make sure we've got enough of the basics. We could just build a tier 1 drill. Okay, bunch of cool shit there. More food, aluminum, T2 mutagen, more obsidian, which is going to set us up effectively to where we should be able to build a teleporter before too long. Once we get a couple of pink crystals. And we know where to go get those. And I mean, really, basically the ice is melting rapidly. So, all right, we're full. Just occurred to me. Oh, shoot. My office is on this end. That's stupid. Oh, there's your desk is in the way, moron. Oops. That'd been dumb. That's dumb. Oh, I guess that's all we got there. Alright, so tons of stuffs. Some aluminum in there. Sure. We'll sort that out. Let's start sorting, though. That... exotics can go in here. Exotics and important stuff. Sure. And then simple schmutz can go down here. Okay. Oh, I want to put this out. Oxygen multiplier 600%, which means we don't need this. What we need is this. Fertilizers we can... that's going to be tricky. We don't have the stuff to make fertilizer yet. Okay, this is fancy stuff. It should be combined with this fancy stuff. Nope. You. Put everything in there. Take this back. Do that. Okay, cool. Let's see. 2 fertilizers. Forget what it takes. Algae. We need algae for fertilizer. We're not there yet. Yep. We might find some. Of course, we could probably go build an algae hoopajoop. I think. Can we? Are we there yet? So that's what. Yep, we can do that. We can't do that. But so we can do the tier 1 bioplastic nugget we can make. Except we don't have mushrooms. Drat. Oh wait, I found a bioplastic nugget somewhere. I think. I thought I brought a couple with me, maybe? No? Not so fast, my friend. Oops, that's full. Never mind. As you were. Oh, you know what? Fine. Take you guys. Put you in there. And put you guys in there. And over here. Cool. All right, bioplastic. How's we going to make some bioplastic? We need mushrooms. All right, so we need to basically go find food seeds. And I think, now this is complicated because, yeah. I've got to figure out where the various crates are, like this. This is why I get rid of them. This is all construction materials. Okay, but now it's clear. All right, and there's our capsule, the bottom of the drink. Let me grab some magnesium. Some over here. Just trying to stock up on a little bit of building materials here. Yeah, and then there's a bunch of these little rocks down here that just, you know, fool you into thinking something's there, and it's like, psych. I got quite a bit of titanium. Gives me plenty of that. One more of those. Always take iron. Silicon is good. All right, let's see. Anything else around here of interest? You. Okay, that's good. Let's go. Yeah, because we can't recharge our oxygen in the capsule because it's waterlogged. We'll go over and hit that ship. All right, let's see here. We got 1, 2. We're going to build along that wall, so we're going to build a couple more crates here. And then we'll do this couple over here, like this. Cool. All right, so with that, that's basically our critical stuff. Mission critical. I said earlier I wasn't going to break everything down like this. I changed my mind because you know how I am about organization. Magnesium here, fancy schmutz, move it out, and silicon moves in, and then titanium. All right, there's our base building materials. The fancy schmutz can go in here. This can go in here for now. You, and you come out and relocate appropriately. All right, let's go dink around some ships, shall we? I think we shall. Let's see what we can find. I want to make sure I've got an extra O2 pack, a water bottle. We're good on food for now. Oh, in fact, let's empty the food hoopa joops because they're done cooking. Yep, that's important. Got to keep those moving, or you'll wind up not getting what you need out of them. So that's not ready yet. That's okay. Those are 79%. They'll be ready by the time we get back. Those aren't critical. Those are for science. Science. All right. So now with our speed. Wow! Look at the lawn. Yeah. Like we knew what we was doing. Okay. A couple things we can do. I mean, we're going to go over this ship first. And there's a trunk right there. Plus, see how the stuff's starting to now res in? There's a lot of crap in here, too. A lot of good stuff. Ooh, Terra tokens. We can take that. So we'll go in here. Yeah, there's lots of stuff in here to pick up. Now, you can get lost. But there's also a wreck up in here to find. And there's aluminum, too. But if you look for the sunlight, you'll see which way is which. Of course, I have the compass. So that helps. Alright, we don't need to pick up any more aluminum. What? Oh, yeah, I have the drill set to pick up sulfur. And then there's bases right back over there. Right? Now you gotta make sure you keep your head on a swivel, or you'll miss something. Okay, you gotta basically search every which way but lose. We're gonna come out here for a second because usually there's a trunk or something over here, I think. There's lots of crap up over there too. All right, back in. There we go. Kind of junk's in the trunk. See what we're picking up here? Picking up good stuff. Like those crystals I referred to earlier. Remember the pink crystals? Yep. All right, this is just a sandstorm. Come on, launch. Go, go, go. Crap. Not gonna let me out. Okay. Let's see, this way. All right, yep, we're getting a little close on. There's the center section. So yeah, there's this big ship thingy up here, which that part looks different. Now, what we can do is find a silicon. That is not a silicon. That is not a silicon either. I need a silicon. There's one. What we can do is do a fast one. And that is this. I see you. Hi, Lee. How are you? Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a good evening. All right, so there. Now we didn't have to burn. Aha, and look here. Here's some of our friendly super alloy. Hooray. Yeah, so super alloy is all up on top of these things. The key is getting there. And you have to use vines to get up there. So there's a bunch of crap in here to obtain. And there'll be super alloy along those ridges and all that. So it's like Ruffles. Ruffles has ridges. Cool. All right, now we're full. Now here's the thing though. Haha. We have a hab right here. Having a hab right here, we also have the stuff to make, you know what? I want to swap the door position. All right, let's put the let's sort this stuff, this hooey. Look at that, we picked up a couple of crystals, rocket engines. I mean, we're gonna actually keep those on us. We want to take those back with us. We don't need all this food right now. Don't need that. Don't need these. Don't need this. Aha, there's another. Well, we need a mushroom food. Don't need the animal food either. Okay, cool. And then we've also got the stuff here. Build another cabinet. So there we are. All right, there's that, and awesome. Cool. How's our water going? Our water's okay. Didn't we find an extra water bottle? I thought we did. No, we found a bunch of food. Okay, we've got the food on us. All right, so we're good. All right, let's go clear this sucker out. Excuse me, coming through. Cool. And we've got the T2 Destructinator chip already. So we can actually dismantle these to have circuit boards. Aha! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, oi, here's a Comito, Copito, Cipito, whatever the hell. Oh, Oreo. Oh, Oreo. Sure, we'll take all that and zap that. And then we've got more room for more schmutz. We've got 2 more things in here. There's more beans. Ooh, and a green crystal. That's a good thing. Open canister, take that. All right, we are where we could, because we picked up more food. Let's just eat some of that. And now, this is the bridge that takes you over to start picking up super alloy. Okay, so just walk across that. And we'll come back and get that. Okay. I want to make sure we got this cleaned out first. And we don't. Yep, see there's... Oh, mushrooms. That's... Oh, there's one mushroom. Hey, oi. Put that there and give me that. And the nullness seed, I'm not too fussed about. We're kicking ass when it comes to... hang on. We're not going to need you or you. We'll take you instead, and you. Iridium would probably be good, but that's okay. All right, let's go back out. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Top off with O2. And then we're going to head back to base. How low can you go? Turn it up. Just stand there, base. See, sunlight is the way out. We need to clean this out too. I say sunlight is the way out. I say, sometimes I made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. You have to go out to the right. There it is. Look, there's another trunk. Junk in the trunk. Ooh, that's a nice one. Volnus plant. And T4 mutagen's always good. All right, let's head back over here. There's the ship. And we'll run across you. And look, trees are blooming already. See? Fancy. Oh, here. You know what? I don't need to use the water bottles. I can walk right over here. Drink some high quality H2O. All right, so we got... I don't have fertilizer yet. I need mushrooms for fertilizer. Right? Right. So, we need the standard food growers, which we've got that stuff. I don't have another. What do I need? No, water bottle. Well, that's easy to fix. Got those right here. Okay, there we go. Cool. And these should be ready to go. And so, because this is the biolab, we'll leave this stuff up here. So let me just kind of put that right there. And we don't have stuff up here for it, but we'll put the bio-related stuff up here. So that'll be this. This. Might need that. Put that stuff downstairs. Okay, cool. All right. So now we got fancy stuffs, lots of fancy stuffs. Like this and this. And crystals. Rocket engines. And spacesuits and more crystals. So we need to pull some of that stuff out of here. Which would be this, 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 these, this. Rocket engines, crystals, and boom. I think that's probably what we want to pull out of here. Boop, 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 boop. Sweet. Now we get a better view of what we've got here. And then, where did I put the fancy? Here's some. Pull this, 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 this. That's not relevant. This and this. Okay, this is exotics. Okay. Where'd the Volnius plant go? Oh, it was in a trunk that I didn't empty, wasn't it? That's filling up. Oh, you know what? Let's take this out of here. And these. That'll do for now. Cool. All right. Let's get that situated. That's not ready yet. But there you go. Keep moving that stuff along. One thing we can do is fly back over here and pick up our sulfur. Some sulfur stuff right there. And there's more stuff over here to pick up too, so we might as well do that while we're here. Yep. All right, so you switch back over to aluminum. We don't need it. We might be able to break this down at this point. I mean, now you know what? Let's stick with sulfur. Sulfur's got good industrial use coming up. We'll need that. All right, now this thing here, to get into this, you got to fly up over the back area. Now there's more. You go through the cockpit window here. Yeah. Oh, definite. Sure. And we'll just take it all. We'll come back. Sure. That can wait. Yeah, we'll fly back over here and pick more of this stuff up. Oh, plus we can blast that and that and that. So yeah, there's quite a bit here to grab. Plus there's another couple of trunks in this area too. Now notice the one thing different than previously is I've yet to build a fob. And that's because we have the range and the oxygen capacity with the jetpack to be able to work around that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You guys go here. Y'all go here. You go here. Oh. Then we get into fancier stuffs. All right. Let's see where we can put the stinky poo stuff. You go here. You go here. Y'all go here. And iridium goes here. We'll start breaking that down here in a minute. No, we don't need that. Oh, zeolite's in here. That's not it. Okay, so yeah, so we're getting some quartz back, which is good because that helps build towards a rocket. And then we found an energy multiplier fuse, didn't we? I feel like we found one. Okay, and then there's chippy chips, which let's grab all 4 of these and then just test and see. I don't think there's anything we're going to be able to unlock here. Yeah. Which sucks, and not in a good way. Actually, give me that. Those are not consumables. And really, we don't need these in here either. Okay, cool. That's all straight consumables. So, here we go. Put this stuff over here. And then we'll turn it around. Sure. No, don't do that. Oh, nuts. There are times when I'll put them close together where you get in that yellow zone, but other times I'm like, yeah, no, we don't. Oh, shit. Blockhead. Stinky stuff. Ew. Stinky sulfur. All right, cool. 98%. Anything up here ready? Nope, nope, nope. Coming along, though. That's good. That's bioplastic waiting to happen. Yeah, if I add a door on the other side, the only thing is I need to put it here. Which I can do. Let's do that. Humor you. And humor me. If I humor you and humor me, I humor us. That was kind of a bonehead joke. Hey, Train, you doubled up on that one. Yeah, I did. All right, so there. All right, and since we've got the iron, let's just boop, boop. Let's take this out of play. I think that's right. Sweet, got it. And another thing, I mean, it's just, there's just so much iron, okay, that I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get this back under. You don't have to support every section. You don't have to support any sections, honestly, right? It's just, that's just how I like to play. I like to make it a little more realistic. Now, cool, there we go. All right, now we got, now it's, you know, handicap accessible. Oh, we don't have that yet. Okay. But, now, here's the thing. I've got to keep, I need to keep it separated. Boom, boom, by down, by down. We need to separate this stuff for sure. And that's going to be, part of it's here with you, 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 one of you, and then we need you and you. Okay, we can't build that right now. Okay, so this is the... Yeah, this is the extraction rocket. Building kits. There we go. Okay, so that's the launch pad. Now, the trick is I need the rocket. Oh, look, my handy dandy notebook. I have it written down. So return rocket, we need the energy multiplier fuse, a green, yellow, blue quartz. All right, so over here. We need a rocket engine, 2 fusion cells, and a super alloy rod, which will be here. Boink. Okay, so now. All right, so there we go. We cannot mess with this. All right, that's our ticket off this planet. Otherwise, we've got everything built, plus a fusion, a nuclear reactor. Was that a T2 reactor? We've got, yeah, T2 nuclear reactor. So yeah, so that's we are ahead of the curve. 154 kilowatts. Now, squish is ready. And then stuff up here may be ready. Not yet. By the time we get back, it'll be ready. Okay, where are we going, A-Train? We are going... back over to pick stuff up over here. See if I can find my way to some of the couple of the trunks. We came in on a different tangent. Now this takes you over to this side, which looks out at the desert with the spaceship, which we do need to go over there. But the... Let's see, there's a dead end. Yeah, here's one of them. One of the trunks. Oh, that had the Volden seed. And I think there was another... Oh yeah, some water starting to fill in here too. We're melting the ice rather rapidly. That one T5 heater does the work. I mean, you know what's better than one T5 heater? 2 T5 heaters. But it's like, oh, we're going to fast thaw the planet. Yeah, this is a straight up maze through here. Now we're back in the middle. And... head back up here and grab our stuffs, plus a little extra. Top off of O2. We're going to take these. Take that. You know what? I'm going to take that, that, and that. We don't need any of that. Around the corner here, we got That's it. Okay, cool. Still got space. Let's go across here and grab some more super alloy, because there's lots of it. The only thing is you just gotta be careful how you traverse these. I mean, this, yeah, jumps like that. It may be in part because I have the T4 jetpack. I can make it easier. There's a trunk. Let's see. Teetering on the edge. We'll take everything but that. Hello? Grab this. And now we are headed back to base. You see, now we've gotten higher up. And you work your way up and down and whatever. How are we doing on oxygen? Oxygen is coming up very quickly. I mean, we're already at moss and we're on our way to flora. I mean, it's just, yeah. Do we have any foo-foo stuff? We got a lot of super alloy. So let's go ahead and allocate. That's a uranium rod worth of uranium. So we'll go ahead and build that. That's 2. We need 1 more and we can build another reactor. So actually, let's get, no, we're good. Put that in there. Okay. I'm gonna get 2 more of the, oh, nope, only need 1 more. That. Yeah, that's good. Good. You do not ever want to eat the mushrooms or eggplant if you can avoid it, because you use them for too many things here in the biolab. Okay. I'm just saying, just a piece of advice. You can take it as you will, but that's good for now. I could do another food thing with eggplant. I can do without. In fact, we're going to swap this out. Squash you only use for, like, what am I thinking? What do you use squash for? Maybe tier 4 muted? No. Oh, we can make pulsar quartz, except we don't have meth. Oh, we can fix that. Haha. Watch this. Honey beans. What? T2 fertilizer uses squash. Right. Oh, we need an algae dealio, but we need bioplastic for that. And we've got 2 mushrooms. That'll make 1 bioplastic, which will allow us to make algae. go ahead and set that up. All right, so we need, what do we need here? Boink. So we need 2 mushrooms, a silicon, and a water. I'm actually going to take a couple of silicon with me to put up there, and then we'll take some water up there too. And we need the eggplant, which is up there. Let's grab this. One of those. One of those. Put 1, 2, 3, 4 of those here. Then we'll make a bioplastic. So we've done that. Now we need this, and we got everything we need. So now we can just go that right over here-ish. Wait, let me go on here. I think this makes it a little bit easier. You kind of want this to be a little bit of depth to it. It's a little better if there's a little bit of depth. Okay, cool. All right, there's that. And I'm not seeing larvae yet, but I imagine we're getting closer to that. All right, so that takes care of that. So we'll start getting algae, and then we'll be able to get bioplastic here. We'll be able to make fertilizer. And then we'll have a couple more mushrooms to make another bioplastic nugget. And that'll work from there. I didn't bring this. Of course, this is the super cool one. And then we need to get this up and running. Insects. Bacteria samples, that's algae and water, 3 of each, I believe. Fertilizers 3, 2, 1, algae, eggplant, sulfur. Yep. And then this is 3, 3. Yeah, algae and water. So this is why we got to go clear out the water thing down here. So we don't need it for consumables. So we'll bring it up here and stuff them in here. All right, cool. This is a little weird, I know. Oh, we have a T2 fertilizer. That's... Wait, did we pick that up somewhere? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I was going to put that silicone upstairs too, so it's convenient. This vexes me. I'm vexed. We can use these. We'll put these upstairs. I really don't. Well, I don't need that ice, but you know. All right, cool. I think. Yep, put them here. Oh shoot! No, wait. Nope, we need... Crap. Don't put anything in building kits unless you know what you're putting in building kits. This stuff goes here. Right. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Whoops. Hold on to that. That's topped off. Let's go clear the machine over here. On the way back, remind me I need to stop at the beehive and collect honey. And bee larvae if there is any. Whole bunch of that, and we got another bee larva, which means if we have the materials, which needs another bioplastic nugget, which we're already in competition for with the T2 algae generator, which will add to our oxygen generation, and plants. This just gives you a little bit of plants. This gives you quite a bit, but it gives you more than double oxygen generation. Not quite there yet. Again, we need algae for the fertilizer. So the algae thing is critical to our advancement here. So that might be something we should have thought to bring along, but I didn't. However, it's just, it becomes a patience game at this point, right? So it's just a matter of being patient and then, you know, letting this stuff grow. We make some fertilizer, we'll make T2 food growers. Then our food will grow faster, and then we'll be able to make stuff faster, right? That makes sense? All right, cool. All right, so what do you guys think? We are getting settled in here on Prime, and our base is not anything to shake a stick at, but you know what, considering we just got here, you know, 2.5 hours ago, we've already melted down the frickin' ice caps and stuff. You know, I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves at this point. So not a bad start. If you come prepared, you know, I think you'll be in good shape. Wow, we have just a ton of food. But again, the devs set you up for success. So, actually, we're going to shift this over here. Cool. All right, sweet. And then let's see where we are power-wise. Okay, 141 kilowatts. What we'll probably look to do is go gather more uranium stuff, because we know where it is. I mean, it's over here. I'll probably have to set up a fob, but I might be able to make it out and back. I might move the ore extractor over there too. That might be a smart move. And hey, yeah, like David said, please drop us a like. Appreciate you being here. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about PlanetCrafter. Now available on Steam from Miju Games. Make sure to get the Humble and the Toxicity DLCs. Whoops, that is not the droid I was looking for. That is. So, yeah, great game. It's really worth it. If you catch it on sale, hey, that's great for you. It's worth every penny that you pay for it. because it is just a tremendous game. You'll have a lot of fun. Let your kids play it. It's safe for kids. You know, it's not stupid, crazy, anything. It's frou-frou stuff. It's a lot of frou-frou stuff. But it's fun. You gather, build, you know, research, expand, yada, yada, yada. Clean up the environment. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please drop us a like. We appreciate it. It helps build the channel. Subscribe for more content coming soon. Make sure to turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Follow us on Discord. Become a member of the A-Team, where you can show off your base, villages, dinner, pets, cars, whatever. Also, if you want to do multiplayer, we do have audio channels built for that. You and your buds jump on there, become part of the A-Team, and go down and use one of the audio channels so you can multiplayer. Good to go. Simple, easy, and they're ready to rock and roll. So take advantage of that. If you want, follow us on X/Twitter. Links in the description below to both, as is a link to our PayPal. If you would like to make a donation, helps with the channel. We greatly appreciate you. And guys, so we had David and Alex and Mr. Ted's and Lee all come through. We appreciate you guys being here. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Next stream, probably Saturday. It'll be over the weekend, I hope. Monday at latest. So, again, like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. So, appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.